Hey everyone! Today we're rewinding to 2020 to check out the 11-inch iPad Pro. 5 years have passed and Apple's released M1, M2, and even M4 chips in their newer iPad models. But here's a question. Does this iPad still earn its Pro title in 2025? Or is it finally time to let it rest? Welcome to my channel. This is it, and let's talk tech. One thing Apple nailed back in 2020 was the design. Slim bezels, flat edges, and a premium aluminum body. It still feels fresh. In fact, if you put it side by side with the latest iPad Pro, most people wouldn't even tell the difference unless they know about the thinner bezels or OLED displays. It's thin, light, and easy to hold for long sessions. The USB-C port adds versatility for accessories, external drives, or even connecting to a monitor. Apple's design language aged really well here. And I've used this for presentations, notes, clients' meetings for work, and it doesn't feel really old. The 11-inch liquid retina display is still fantastic. 120Hz ProMotion means scrolling, drawing, or even just flicking through apps feels buttery smooth. Colors are accurate, brightness is strong enough, and the sharpness is top tier. The only downside? Newer models offer mini LED or OLED, which gives deeper blacks and punchier contrast. But unless you're comparing them side by side, this 2020 screen holds up beautifully for gaming, Netflix, and especially creative work like drawing or photo editing. Now here's the big question. Does the A12Z Bionic still deliver? Short answer, yes, but with some caveats. Everyday tasks like browsing, social media, note-taking, and streaming are effortless. Productivity, multitasking with multiple apps open, running spreadsheets, or using Microsoft Office, it's smooth. Creative tasks like photo editing, sketching, or even 4K video editing, it can handle it. Where it starts to show its age is when you compare it to M1 or M2 iPads. Exporting long video projects, definitely slower. Newer 3D games, they'll run but not always at max settings. The A12Z is still a champ, but the performance gap in 2025 is noticeable if you're pushing it hard. But for 90% of people, this iPad feels plenty fast even now. iPadOS is what keeps this thing alive. Stage Manager, external display support, improved multitasking. It makes the iPad feel much more like a laptop replacement compared to launch. Apple's greatest software updates, and even in 2025, the iPad Pro 2020 still gets the latest iPadOS. That means bug fixes, new features, and security patches. If history repeats, this device probably has at least 1 to 2 more years of updates left, which is impressive for a 5-year-old tablet. Now let's be honest, nobody buys an iPad for the cameras, but the 2020 Pro's setup is solid. You've got a 12 megapixel wide, 10 megapixel ultra wide, plus the LiDAR sensor that was kind of ahead of its time. For AR apps or scanning, it still works, though not groundbreaking today. The front camera is fine for video calls, though Apple's newer center stage feature isn't here. Audio, on the other hand, still impresses. Quad speakers deliver clear, balanced sound that holds up even against newer iPads. For watching movies or gaming, it's surprisingly immersive. Now let's talk accessories. This is where the iPad Pro 2020 really shines. It works with a second-gen Apple Pencil and even alternative pencils from other companies, which feels natural, accurate, and perfect for artists, note takers, and even casual doodling. Paired with the Magic Keyboard, and suddenly you've got a mini laptop. The typing experience is great, the trackpad makes productivity smoother, and it all just clicks together. Accessories are really what transformed this from just a tablet into a workstation. And since these accessories still work perfectly in 2025, they add a ton of value. Battery life is solid, but not mind-blowing. Apple claimed 10 hours of use back in 2020, and depending on your usage, you can still get pretty close to that. So is the iPad Pro 2020 still a beast in 2025? For me, absolutely. The design hasn't changed a bit, the display is excellent, the performance is good enough for most people, and the iPad OS updates keeps it relevant. But who is this iPad for? If you're a current owner, don't feel pressured to upgrade at all. You're still holding a powerful machine. And if you're a secondhand buyer, if you can find one at a good price, it's a fantastic entry point into the pro iPad ecosystem. But if you're a power user or creator and need maximum speed for things like 8K editing and need the best display possible, the newer M series might be the better option for you. And that's the iPad Pro 2020 in 2025. Still impressive, still reliable, and in my opinion, one of Apple's most timeless devices. But what do you think? Are you still rocking a 2020 iPad Pro, or have you already upgraded to the newer models? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how it's holding up for you. If you find this review helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed deep dive tech content like this, maybe consider subscribing. I've got more reviews, comparisons, and fun gadget tests coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.